Hello. That time again. I'm live now. So, and welcome to my live YouTube stream of TJC Gaming's Gr.2 Endurance Championship for what is round 4 of the Endurance Championship. And we are at Autopolis in the Gr.2. So, good afternoon, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope they're all good out there. And it's a Sunday afternoon, and it's a bank holiday weekend, and of course it has been a long weekend and what you know, and of course and just like that, I'm also off a welcome free. Mate, hello, welcome, good afternoon. So obviously just like that I'm also going into what is now annual leave, as I'm off work for a week. Hey, a bit more freedoms, which means a lot of things. You know, like when you you just feel that you just got to a point where you've just been just doing about a lot of a lot of things, like the general stuff. But then obviously just to take your mind off, with the reality stuff, it's it's good to just to find something to do. Right, so I hope everyone's good out there and having a Sunday afternoon, lovely Sunday afternoon and so. But yeah, I've not really done much actually. It's just obviously just play a bit of GT, and I was watching the Formula One a bit at the time, and until the live racing. Indeed, Marty. So obviously, but yeah, I was just watching the Formula One live a bit at the time until obviously the red flag came towards the end of the race. So for those of you who are just tuned in, that don't want to know what's happened, or not even say anything, unless if people do will have something to say on the comments, or what just ignore the comments, and if you don't want to know what happened in the Formula One. So but yeah, that I come with tell me about what happened in it later on in the race, but more than welcome to, because I'm not even fussed either way. So but yeah, that's so but this is the what is round 4 of 6 of TJ's Fedus. So but yeah, that's so. But yeah, this is the fourth round of the six races of TJ's Endurance Championship, and so where I'm at now is that well, so if we go into spectate mode and put the information on the screen, this man here, Yeppe, has been winning 3 races in a row, which he's the one to watch and the one who can to beat, and so obviously if whatever happens in this kind of race, because I've finally got my season up and running with 6 points for, because last time out I finished second in the high speed ring, and this man right here, Yep, has won it to make it 3 on the bounce, making it a hat trick. So obviously yeah, so that of course if he does finish ahead of me, then mathematically I'm out of the championship. But that don't really matter to me, because the first round when I had Sky Internet, that after turning it on and off, it just got a bit dirty lately. So obviously that it's just one of those things where it sort of settled the game. So but now I've got the new internet, so with BT. So but we'll see what happens. I was yeah, see what happens especially that it's because we were due for a change in it anyway. So but we'll see what happens as we go along. So we've got Drew, it's in the Red Bull, Honda and SX, and then we've got Malware in the Nismo 2. We've got Onkel Aber Gaming from Germany, Guten Tag, in the Honda and SX, and then we've got DTR Muglina in the Lexus. Le Creator also who finished a solid 3rd place last time out at High Speed Ring. He's also too in the Honda NSX, and then we've got the host, that is TJ as well, who's of course the host like of doing Sunday afternoon 90-minute endurance races on Gran Turismo. He also like about does some for those about who are just tuning in. You're welcome to go and check him out. Hit the like and subscribe button to his channel. So yeah, just see like on your comment, Marty. You know, on my phone that yeah, it's a bit of glitching. Then when I came in, and I saw some like 2 bars. You know, so it's just got to be like careful, like with what is to come. So, but yeah, that I've literally had no practice like about coming into this race, so like I don't know like what to expect, like but what so for this particular round that we could see some rain, and so I'm going to provide you some of the information for what's to come. So it started off with sunny, with a random weather. Anything can happen. So you just got to expect on the unexpected. The tire wear rate is ×3, fuel consumption rate ×1, refueling speed is 5 litre per second. So we've got 10 minutes of qualifying, which the qualifying will begin at 20 past 4 UK time, and then after the 10-minute qualifying, that's when we begin the 90-minute endurance race. So we've got no required tire tape change, so you can use whatever strategy you want, and so we've got shortcut penalty to weaken, flag rules on car collision, and of course be mindful that the car damage, so that if you hit someone, then you'll get the mechanical damage is set to heavy. So be really careful, like about with where if you're pushing or where if you're about to hit someone, because a big piece of damage like about to your car is all it's going to take to not only affect you with your performance, but also for the duration of the race. So but yeah, so this time out I'm in the I'm out in the Nismo GT500. So we've got Yepper, who's doing so far a 1 minute 37.8. Scared to fly level. It's 10 past 4. Brittany, good afternoon. Welcome along. 10 minutes of practice, and then qualifying underway. 20 past 4, and then after 10 minutes qualifying, then we begin the 90-minute endurance race. So just quickly getting some laps in to see how the car feels and whatnot. Yep, it's gone even faster with a 137.2. Not bad on my first outing. Cheers, pal. Not far off a Yop's pace. Don't want to be getting any wheel off the road. Because these cars, I feel like they've got ground effects just like the Formula 1. Like a GT car on steroids. But if you go off the track, then obviously you'll get a lot of dirt on your tyres. Clouds are starting to get a little darker, so it does give you a rough idea as to know where if it's going to rain or not. They're creative at the moment there. Indeed. Because if you had been ghosted, then obviously that would have been game over. Because these cars are like the mechanical damage is set to heavy, and you don't want to be trashing your car by hitting someone unsighted or even have no reaction time to avoid hitting someone. Just let somebody by. Letting Yep by, the championship leader. So we've got what is less than 2 minutes until we get qualifying underway for round 4 of TJ's Gr.2. Less than a minute actually. Now that TJ's put the message out on the board. Put it out. Ready? Yes. Well, the handbrake turn there. Oh, he's got something going off. Oh, somebody joining in, that's why.
Welcome, dude. Good afternoon. Hi. Right, we're starting now, dude. Right, you got a few seconds to get a car, Jess.
Three, 2, 1, and qualifying is underway. Look y'all. See TJ coming out first. Thank you, Marty. Tell you what, I'll let everyone out first. I need all the space. This might not do the tyres good, but I can warm it up all the way around the track. I say there's not a lot of drivers because obviously that as I mentioned like at the start of the stream that I was just finishing off like where they stopped the Formula 1 race and then I was just like getting messages and then I was just like just not even say anything on the stream like, in case anybody who's not, if Smog was there he would be racing in quali. Smog. Yeah, I kind of like the GR2s in the especially at this track. Just it's that confidence that you need, you know, to get the the confidence with the cornering ability with the airflow with these cars and so. Tyres are nicely warmed up. A lot of track space. We've got a car in front. Cheers, buddy. Whoa, sugar. It's okay, a long way. Got 7 minutes left. Went throttle happy out of the first corner. And that you don't want to be doing that to the race because literally there's not really hardly any runoff area with this track. So I can make it back to the pits as quick as I can. I don't know if he's on a flyer or not, the guy behind me. Now this is a good bit of testing, you know, just to get the speed on the pit entry, in case where if it's dry or wet, you just got to be careful, like on the on this chicane here. Car repaired and ready to go. And then again, I got a load of space behind me, so, and then there's, what is 5 minutes left. Yep, he's in the pits. Is he set a lap time? I don't think he has, for as far as I'm aware, but I could be wrong. But we'll see what happens as we get inside. Don't want to be doing that too much. So I may as well get two flying laps in. Maybe 3. Pot 2 in. Not over yet. A little bit wide there. One more lap. I'm not going to have time for another lap, but it'll have to do for now. So I've got myself on pole position, and then we've got TJ in the we've got Drubit in the second, TJ in third, Le Creator fourth, Oklahoma in fifth. Yes, not a bad way to come back from that spin I had earlier on. But what has happened to Yep? Has Yep left the room? Is he still in the room? So, there's your clarification. Well, I'm just going to quickly go for a toilet break. It'll be less than 2 minutes. And I'm back. Can anybody hear me loud and clear? Just seeing the compliment from Brittany. Sweet lap. Thank you. Thank you. Two-minute start. Choose tyres. May as well just start on the softs, get a good clean getaway, and see how the race unfolds. So yeah, it's all good, all good. But yeah, we'll just see what happens as we go along. But yep, like with no lap time, what has happened to him, man? Unless anybody tells me any different, I have no idea. But he's got a mountain to climb if he was like to get like whole lot of points. But yeah, so any moment now, round 4 of TJC Gaming's Gr.2 Endurance Championship at Autopolis is about to get underway. So I'm thinking, yeah, might do a last to first challenge, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's so like that's of course well, spit it out the words like, but yeah. So good luck everyone, as we're about to get underway for TJ's 90-minute endurance race for the Gr.2 Endurance Championship. Good luck everyone, and let's get down to business and do the talking on the track, as I always say. Oh, Yepper's gone. Yepper's gone. Oh no. This is literally blowing the championship wide open. Just before we got started. Hope he's okay. Because I was looking forward to a good motor race between myself and Yep, who won 3 races in a row. And then, having not set a lap time, he's vanished out of the motor race. Restart. Okay. What's going off here? Ah, I see. So what's happened is, Yep has had his game crashed, which is why the TJ put on the chat to restart the game. So then that gives Yep the chance to yeah. So apologies for anybody who was just like who tuned in. So but yeah, I think what's happening here is TJ's gonna like get the grid set manually. As what happened there is that the Yepper's game is crashing, which it's the last thing for any contender night to want. But well, yeah, it all makes sense now. Okay, we'll wait for you. Shouldn't be long till the game's fully up and running. Unexpected error code, eh? That's happened to me. I wonder, because it's showing 2 bars, so yeah, so that we'll just have to be patient to ensure that we let TJ do the work to do the manual inputting on the grid that was set like for the qualifying we did, and then for and also for Yep, you know, who's not even like of a set a lap when he put in the chat that well his controller died and he was changing it and the game like just crashed on him, so even though that was lucky, like the unexpected error code, I didn't cut off my stream as well. So just thought this could be my chance, but
Jamal. 2 seconds to shadow. Jamal, mutually of Phil, and we can put Martin at the back, just joined there. So Danny, Drew, TJ, Creator, Jamal, Mutualina, Phil, and we're going to get Martin in as well. Okay, cool. Right, 1 minute start, 1 minute start.
okay, so like less than a minute.
Right, make sure you leave the pits, otherwise you get the TC bug. Hey, we say you did, Mike, you did. Make sure you leave the pits, otherwise you get the TC bug. Just, all you gotta do is just leave the pits, boys.
Okay, so we've been like instructed like to leave the TC, but
Okay, come on, yeah, hurry up, dude. Let's go. Sorry, I saw the 9, I thought you were in, dude. I thought you were in. Come on, mister, yeah, let's go. All is well, good to hear, Reese. You playing on GT today, buddy? What's going on today, your Sunday, dude?
and just like that, Yep is back in, just in the nick of time, as we're about to get the motor race underway. So apologies, like to anybody that's just tuning in, like and discover what is going on with the 90-minute endurance race. Well, what has happened is that Yep has like had his game crashed after you were changing the controller, after the other controller died. So that's exactly what happened, and so so it turns out to be that he's not the only one, because like I said, that when I saw TJ cycle, bars like bar rate, as there was 2 bars, so it's just an unknown in it. So I'm good with tyre choice. Any moment now, we should get the motor race underway. So, for real, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business. I do the talking on the track. Hopefully, no issues, because that was just a bit of a disruption there. But we're all in. Yep, he's in. So let's see what this motor race unfolds. Last the first challenger for Yep. Thank you, Brittany. Drew went way wide there, but it's okay. So got after the first lap, I got myself in the lead, TJ in second, Oklahoma Gaming in third, La Creator in fourth, S-Bell in fifth, DTR Moglina in sixth, Yep in seventh, Drubit in eighth, Hool in somewhere below the top eight. Pulling out a 6 second lap up, can't even speak right. Pulling out a 6 odd second gap between myself and TJ behind me. I would assume a lot of them must be on the mediums, but we'll see what happens as we go along. got Uncle Abba Gaming passing TJ for second place. Ooh. Not the quickest way to get around the corner, but I kept it off the grass. As you can feel just a touch that the tyres are going. I may as well go one more lap on this set, because the front left looks proper scruffed. I wonder if anybody else is pitting behind me, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come in this lap, because my front left is dead. Go on, boys and girls. All you got. So I'm out on the fresh mediums, and up ahead is the Le Creator and Yep, as Yep is on the comeback, having had issues with his pad and the game crashing on him. Quickly catching up the Le Creator and Yep, and Le Creator's just come into the pits and the Honda and SX. And TJ's came in like with the set of mediums that he started on, interestingly. TJ's gone onto the softs. Yeah, so far so good. Completely different strategy, the way I look at things. Having pitted a lap or two ago, Yep is yet to pit, but we'll see what happens. Yep has started 10th, if you remember, when he had the glitches, with his other pad dying and then switching to the other, then the game crashing on him in qualifying. So that, of course, we had to restart the race, and so that's the current situation. Yep is yet to pit, but we'll see what happens wherever he comes out. got to be careful with the glitching on my screen. I can get the move done, but I've got to be patient, pick my moment to pass. Can I make a lunge there? I don't know whether I touched him, but I left him enough room. And don't want to be at fault for sending it. Patience, patience. Oh, he's pitted in. That's okay. That's hampered me up just a little bit in terms of pure pace. So he got the mediums to, what is it, like 23, 24 minutes. So it's good information to get the medium tyres. So as the fuel load goes down then, and the cars get much lighter, then it should help look after the tyres a little better. So but a long way to go. There was a good battle there between Mercedes and Yep, I'll have to admit, despite the lag in front of me. But it ain't stopping me. Beautiful sunshine in Japan. No rain around the radar. And yep, just set the fastest lap of the race. What tyres is he on though? That is the question. Feels good, feels good. Onka's pitted like again, and that puts her back into the into second place. Got a back marker up ahead. Yepes was on the softs, interestingly. Because he started on the mediums, and he's gone onto the softs. What tyre is he going to be on? Another set of softs, it is. Smells like somebody's having a barbecue outside of someone's garden. And there's no rain around the 50-mile radius on the weather radar. And fuel's not a problem here as well, so I may as well just go high revs the whole time and be sure I don't lose the back end with the amount of engine note noise. Thank you. I'm gonna box this up. No rain around as well, so it looks as though it's going to be a dry race. Feels good. Another set of mediums. And a nice sip of water. can see 3 people up ahead in the battle for the lead. And there are different strategies to me. And Yep has taken the lead momentarily. We're just getting into the halfway mark of the 90-minute endurance race. And for those of you who just tuned in, I started up low. Then after the first lap, it got red flagged because Yep disconnected. And anyhow, he got himself like a backup and firing again. And then, obviously, he didn't set a lap time in quali. And he started 10th. And of course, where we are now, that I started on the softs, gone on to the mediums, another set of mediums that I just put on. And so, yeah, and a good little battle with Yep as well. Even though we're on different strategies as well. So we'll just see how the next 45 minutes has to offer. And there isn't been any rain as well. As you can see, like, well, it's all sunny and clear. So I don't think we'll be expecting any rain unless if it turns up on the last minute, but you never know. Coming across a back marker. Blue flags, please. Oh no! Fuck! Front bumper damage. I was coming in at some speed, and then all of a sudden, a bit of bodywork on the front bumper is all it takes, you know, to wreck your race. Oh man. It's not doing me much harm whatsoever, the front bumper damage, but I'm still going. So Onka's pitted some new tyres. And the Frenchman's coming into the pits for new tyres. A 139.6 with a damaged front bumper on medium tyres. Hold my beer. A yellow flag. A yellow flag. What has happened? Clouds are starting to come in now. Looks like we could see some rain, but there's nothing around the 50-mile radius. 50-mile radar. Weather radar, I should say. Another back marker. Just had to be mindful on the approach, because you never know. Blue flags, please. Thank you. So it's a prime example of how you should respond to the yellow flag, the blue flags. Don't even hold the leaders up, otherwise it's going to ruin the race, like it did just a touch, like with me broken front bumper. He may as well have this position because he's on the softer tyre than I am. Oh no. This is even worse now. I've got rear bumper damage. I'm gonna have to come in not only for new tyres, but to get those bumpers fixed. Right. So I'm getting to get those new mediums to the end and get the bumpers fixed. And out I go for what is effectively my last stop. Can see Onka coming out of the pits with some new tyres, which I believe it's the softs again. I just hope and pray there isn't any rain there for the remainder of this motor race with 26 minutes left on the clock. Thank you. Just over 20 minutes to go, and I believe there's a few of these drivers in the top three, like are in the softs, whereas me, I'm on the mediums. Knowing that having pitted like about with 30 minutes left on the clock, even though I had to get them for, the bumper damages sorted, and that of course it just had to like well see if I can get into the top three. If I get into the top three, that's still a good result no matter where I end up. It's just that mathematically, which I'm not over fussed at, if I can't beat a Yep on track, then that's the the championship title contention over on that one, which I'm not making a big deal of it, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's all about taking part, and that's what I'm here for. Yellow flag. Oh, the greatest spun. And that's promoted me to P3. Jeppe is pitted like for another set of new tyres, which will be his last up. Yellow flag. Uncle Arm is pitted like for some new tyres. Well, I'm just going to do my best to hold this out, to try and hold on to P2. So what's the gap between myself and Onk? 13.7 seconds. And all Onku's going to do with 12 minutes left on the clock is push like crazy with the sticky soft rubber. Has he made a mistake? Has he got held up? The gap was 11 point something for a moment, but he's dropped like about over a second there, touch there. And there's no rain around the 50-mile weather radar. You can see the dark clouds and then, but you just never know, do you? Another 5 laps to go, I reckon. Yep, he's running away with it. And I just need to hold on to second. With oncoming in thick and fast with sticky red soft tyres. Gonna be close. Another 3 laps to go, I reckon. I've got just enough grip on most of the corners, but the front left is gone. He's right behind me. Well done, mate. Well done. Gave it everything. I'll just bring it home now. I've got Le Creative behind me, so I gave it everything. You know, it started on pole. Obviously, I was on the softs, and most people were on mediums. Then a middle stint that had a back marker who was in my way, which ruined me my front bumper just a touch there. And then, of course, somebody else running to the back of me, which also damaged me rear bumper. So at this moment of time, I'm just gonna bring it home in one piece, because like I said, that no matter which part of the top three I finish, then it's still a good result nonetheless. Whichever position you finish, but it's one of those things, you know, that it is what it is. And I enjoy doing this stuff on a Sunday afternoon, no matter what. The creator is only 16 seconds behind, so yeah, just to bring it home in one piece. Well done to Jeppe Eichmann for winning the motor race, having started 10th after an iffy qualifying when he had a controller disconnected, then switched over to the next controller, and then obviously his game crashed. Then somehow TJ was kind enough to get him back into the race, which is top tier sportsmanship right there. Well, we have Jeppe, who was the man who is a force to be reckoned with since the start of the Endurance Championship. Uncle Abba Gaming passed me with a lap or two to go for second, and I'll take third place. GG's to the top three. And then we'll wait for the creative to finish come home in fourth.
That's incredible. Danny's down to P3, so I don't know if that was a difference in strategy.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you.
4 seconds ahead of anybody. I wish you were racist, Jamal. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. You're the pod. Yeah, Jesus. Hang on. Is Creator on the pod of the wheel? Because if so, everyone around me.
So I'm going to grab the replay there, put out the message. Yeah, so I put out the messages. say like GG's all around, like to those who competed in the 90-minute endurance race, and that of course obviously like came on like, well, having started on pole, finished third, after going through some of the concertina effects, but that it's one of those things where I just got to keep going. But yeah, so it's and there was no rain like throughout, which we were lucky to not have any rain, because this track you just never know, do you? But so yeah, that of course put me out of the championship, which I'm not even over fussed with that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that it's just something that I love to do, like when I'm not even doing anything on the Sunday afternoon. So I'm just gonna close the exit the lobby. So I'm just going to go into the skate room to go and draw a conclusion to the 90-minute endurance race stream from my perspective. So, right, and that was round 4 of TJC Gaming's Gr.2 Endurance Championship, and of course another podium, which I felt like that I had the edge on just to stand a chance of getting a result, and it's just that. They're having started on the softs, whereas most people started on softs, mediums, which really it's an unknown, where you never know, with Autopolis in a track like that, where if it's going to rain or not. So, but we'll see, what the upcoming races bring, and then so. But I enjoyed it, no matter. It's just them little things, all it takes is just them fine margins, to. One piece of damage to the car, which is the last thing you need, from a back marker, which I'm like, well, I'll just give it my all, just head down and focus on the task, and then, so that I gave it my all, and then when I tried to get those mediums towards the end to hold on to second, when I had Onka pushing with some new fresh rubber, but it didn't pay off, but because I knew for a fact that with Yep's pacing in general, it's just no matter where he starts, he'll just sail past people. Then again, that of course he's a driver that is more forced to be reckoned with, especially with this endurance race championship. And so like I said, it's all about taking part. No matter what happens, then obviously you just gotta enjoy it while you can, and that's exactly what I've done. So but yeah, that's we'll going into next week, even though I'm off work for a week as I was on annual leave, so happy days. So but some things that I'll be doing, but you know what I mean, that but I'll see what the new week brings. And so but yeah, on that note, I'm gonna wave bye bye to the camera. Thank you all for watching. If you like this sort of content, push the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, push the notification button. And I'll see you on the next one when I return to YouTube. Take care and peace.